You know, my coach put me in against Shaq. I was so hot. I was hot.
What do you do?
He's like, man, and then he's like, every time he touches, it's foul. So as soon as he grab on, you know, the crowd, boom. You will, man, I ain't foul. You know, and I ain't listening. So somebody said, just because you financially okay don't mean that you're not depressed.
Right.
I said, hey, Kobe, you got any advice for a rookie? Man, Kobe stopped the turn and looked at him and was like, figure it out yourself. I said, Lord,
Wow.
they ain't asking him nothing.
Welcome back to another episode for the T-Birds podcast. Here with my co-host, the lovely Miss Danae Russell. I'm Reggie Hamilton. We're here with one of the Thornwood greats, the legends, one of the last NBA players to walk these hallways, Mr. Justin Williams himself. Thank you for joining us, big dog.
My dog.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you feeling, man?
Great, man. You know, out here being a father now.
Yeah.
Trying to understand life after basketball.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
We definitely gonna get into all that, man. One of the things that we always wonder, when's the last time that you've been in this building?
We should have went over there before we started recording. That's crazy. Man, I think I came back and did like a documentary, like a day in the life thing here.
Okay.
Probably in like 2009 or 10.
Damn.
And then after that, yeah, I haven't.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a long time. It's been a while, for sure.
Well, that's what we got these platforms for, because we want to bring our legends back home to continue to, pour into our youth and encourage and inspire them. So they need to be able to see when the legends come back home. So appreciate you making time for us.
Most definitely. Like I said, I'm glad to be here. Even being considered a legend from where I started from here, it speaks testaments of hard work and what dedication can give you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we start with the same question. Who were you then and who are you now? Then meaning when you were a high school student.
I mean, if you know me, I'm pretty much the same
Yeah,
person.
yeah.
You know, my funds changed through life here and there, but I mean, the same person, the exact same person, still silly, funny guy, always joking around.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a lot more mature now and a lot more wisdom in life, but for the most part, I got the same type of personality. Kind of look the same a little bit.
Yeah.
Too, you know? I ain't aged too bad, but yeah, I would say I'm pretty much the same person as far as like who I am as a person, like how I treat people and just how I interact with people. That's kind of still the same guy. It's just a lot more mature and wiser in life, for sure.
Okay. And you were a 4-year Thornwood Thunderbird.
Yeah, all 4 years.
Okay.
All 4, for
So
sure.
what would you say was your best year of high school basketball?
My best year, I would say my best year stats or whatever wise would definitely be like my senior year because I got to play some my senior year. But my junior year, just like that year with Eddie and that run that we went on, that was definitely what I would say is my best year. Like
Favorite year.
yeah, for sure.
That was what, 30-2?
32-1, I think.
That's
I believe.
wild.
I don't want to misquote it, but I'm pretty sure it was like 32-2. We lost to Dominguez, and then we lost to Schomburg in the state championship.
Damn, that was a Tyson Chandler team, and then in the championship, is that Sean Livingston?
No, that was
Schomburg.
Mark Pancrax and Zach Pancrax, I believe.
Got you.
Tony Young and those guys at Schomburg.
Oh, Schomburg. You said Schomburg. I'm sorry. We lost to Sean Livingston a couple years later after that.
Yeah, I used to work with somebody that was on that Schomburg team, and he wore that with pride.
Yeah,
I felt like every time I talked to him, he would tell me, like,
it was a big upset.
gone.
Yeah.
One of the
Right.
biggest, definitely one of the biggest upsets in probably state history.
For sure.
I remember after the
100,000%.
game, they didn't have anything like for Schomburg like that. They just was like so thinking we was gonna win. That was
Yeah, as we all. What player would you say during that time gave y'all trouble in high school? With that dominant record, of course, but
Right.
what was that one player that
like,
you
who
would
did
say?
y'all have to get up for?
Mike Hall.
Okay.
Some of my guys not gonna like that, but I mean Mike Hall, he was tough. Went to Shepherd, ended up going to George Washington. Had a little small run in the league with the Washington Wizards. He coaches now with the New York Knicks D-League team.
Okay.
Joe Chapman, he was definitely tough.
You went to Marquette, right?
Went to Marquette, yep. TJ Cummings at Homewood, he was tough. Who else?
Who did Thornton have during that time?
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. My junior year, I never felt we was gonna lose.
Uh-huh.
But
Yeah.
Marcus White from Whitney Young,
Okay.
he played us tough. Ant Harris was on that team as well.
Okay.
When we went downstate, Morgan Park with Quinnell Brown and Bird and all those guys, they, like I said, it wasn't really they gave us a problem. Nobody ever gave us a problem. But guys that I would say showed up and kind of played, those are like the group of guys for sure.
Got you. And Harris, he's still playing, right?
Yeah, still playing.
He's still taking
Still
care of
playing
himself,
overseas.
man.
It's crazy.
What year did you graduate?
2002.
2002. Okay. So what was the scene like in 2002 at Thornwood? Like what was
Saved by the Bell.
like the TV
I
show?
always tell everybody, I don't care what high school you went to. Kenwood, Whitney Young,
Right.
go find them. There was
Right.
nothing like it was 2001. 2001, my junior year. It was nothing like. I guarantee you. Eddie had the TV show. You had scouts in and up and out of here. I mean, just the hoopla of Thornwood being a nationally ranked team. Like, it was, the atmosphere was crazy. I never missed a day of school. I loved school.
Yeah.
My junior year, for sure.
Y'all was like rock stars. man.
100, even if you was just on the, like, you just on the team, it was just it was a great time to be a Thornwood Thunderbird,
Yeah.
for sure.
Just imagine that young, like even when you go into community, like everyone know who y'all were.
Man, I ain't gonna say the community, but at the school for sure. But for us, it was more like just B.J. Armstrong at our practice. You know,
Yeah.
like all these top scouts, the NBA scouts at our games, and every game sold out.
Yeah.
Every game sold
Yeah.
out. Like we had a high school phenom.
Yeah.
So it was different. Like flying to St. Louis playing against Tyson Chandler.
Yeah.
Bro, this we held this down. All this.
So this is the
for
Williams
real.
block.
No, this not the Williams. This my whole little crew. We all right here.
Yeah.
Man, what? This right. So we used to have this one like man, what was it called? How High came out. We used to have like powder smack. We used to go around powder smacking. There was a dude named Brandon Jefferson. He was a junior. Came over here. Wow, powder smacked me in front of everybody. It was like we had like break times. I picked him up, brought him through here. It's 2 pieces of glass, but broke this one. This whole glass broke. And then the second one saved. He went out the window.
Damn.
Dead serious. My senior year.
How
I
many
got
days
in school.
You got
Yeah,
in
me
school?
We was them dudes. In
That's
school. We got in
crazy.
school for like 3. Both of us, we got in school for like 3 days.
That's damn near attempted murder. Talk about some
Bro, this whole glass broke, bro. This is one of my Fat Joe stories. So, this whole glass shattered all on him, like this. In school, my homie Brandon Jefferson has
Man,
Justin,
privilege.
come on.
Basketball privilege at its finest.
Crazy, bro.
Talk about
That
some-
was our block, though. We said, man.
All the people that was there at the K-Mock shootout, it was definitely.
That is like better than a lot of people have in college. Like,
Yeah.
I
that,
said
you
that
know,
my,
like,
freshman, my freshman year. I said, I wish everybody from my high school went to college with me. I promise you it was.
and that's hard to explain to people too,
It
because
is, yeah, 'cause how
everybody's
could you
high school
understand
experience.
that?
Yeah, like unless you saw
I
it.
remember people used to tell me like, man, I remember I seen you on the TV show Preps. Like we used to watch it every Thursday when it came on Fox Sports. I'm like, yeah, that's definitely that was definitely the time.
Yes,
bro,
sir.
for sure.
Yes, sir. So let's walk us through where you landed after high school. Like, take us through your journey.
Okay, so about high school, my high school career really I was like what they would call a late bloomer. Excuse me. So my high school career was kind of like it wasn't really too spectacular. You wouldn't have projected me to be the guy to make it out of all the guys that we had.
I'm sorry. Do you feel like you were playing behind Eddie? Like, or
I mean, I was
did
playing
you-
behind Eddie, but then my junior year going into my senior year, so I had a teammate named Melvin Buckley. He got
Shout
me
out
on
to Melvin.
he got me on the AAU team, one of the top AAU teams in the country. And at the time, it was like all state guys. Like everybody that was on our team was like the man of their high school. So for me to just be on that team and being able to play on that team, it was like going into my senior year, gave me a lot of confidence. I had a lot of schools looking at me. And then like my first 3 games, I had a great tournament. Like I never forget this. It was a quote in the paper that said like, the next Eddie Curry. It said in the paper, I'm on cloud 9.
Right.
I found myself on the bench. Don't let that go.
Right.
We're gonna let that go.
Right.
And I let it go, and I always never like spoke bad about anybody. Number one, because my father raised me to have good character. But you gotta think like me coming into high school, I didn't play on the 7th and 8th grade team, right? So for them to take a chance and pick me on the team, I always was like humbled and you know respected them for even just giving me a
Give
chance.
me the opportunity.
Did my high school career go the way that I felt it should have went? Absolutely not. It's funny when I tell people like, yeah, I played with X, Y, and Z. They're like, man, they had both of y'all. Like, I was on the team, but I wasn't able. And I've always been like, I feel like I've gotten better for sure, but I've always been able to contribute the way I contribute. But you know my game.
Yeah.
If you're not a coach that is looking for that, I'm kind of not really that guy for your team. And so in high school, I really didn't play like that, but my coach, Kevin Hayhurst, he said something. I mean, like my senior year was the worst, bro. Like, again, Melvin's mother. I brought Melvin up because his family put me in a position with the fire, which really helped my career. But also his mom, she was so religious. She used to pray with me after all these games and not playing to keep my spirits up. And honestly, she was a big reason why I kept even playing basketball. So I'm like, man, it's like, let me figure out what's after this. And I ain't even playing in high school. But she kept like putting it in my head, like, you're gonna be a pro, this, like, and I'm just like, man, like, what do you see? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
maybe one person makes it, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you see? I'm thinking she gassed me, but I mean, she used to have me write down these things I wanted in life, and almost everything that I wrote down on that wall came true.
That's what I'm talking about.
Not even crazy. So, with that being said, my senior year going into college, I went the JUCO route because I didn't play that much, so I didn't have. I lost a lot of interest in school, so I went the junior college route. But Kevin Hayhurst told me one thing, and this is what always gave me grace with. Like, I never had a bad taste in my mouth about him. I was leaving out the gym, out the back door, and this was probably like this was me and his last meeting. It's like towards the end of the school year. He said, you know what, you might be the best one out this group. And with this group is Melvin Buckley, David Moss, Pierre Thomas.
Wow.
And for him to say that, I'm looking like, it always stuck with me. So it never gave me a bad feeling about him. I understood like his gameplay or the way that he wanted the team. We had these two twins named Chris and Corey, and they were perfect for that style of play. I wasn't unleashed until I went to junior college. And the coach, I want a shot blocker, a rebounder, guy that runs the floor. That's what I want, and we're going to build around that, meaning he's going to do that. I'm going to teach the other guys, let them go get the rebound. You know, it's certain things you can, because without that, I can't be a nuance to the defense. Like, if you don't understand to, like, go check my guy or go, like, he's going to contest it or block it, just be there to get the rebound, then the other team can have a lot of advantages. So it just depends on how you play it. But
would you say in high school y'all played like a half-court game more? Like,
just
maybe
a very
that's why certain
structured,
people,
skilled, like Duke offense. Like, it wasn't like very sound defense. It wasn't no getting beat. Like, my whole career after high school, except for the NBA, and I would even say the NBA, but my whole entire career after that was like, I predicated the defense. Like, the defense revolved around me, meaning you can go out there knowing like I could get beat. Matter of fact, I wanted it was almost like
I want you to get beat.
Send them down.
right.
I'm sending them to you.
Yeah.
And I'm just back, like you said, like I said, you checking out my guy, or you getting the block off the rebound or a hard miss layup. So it wasn't until after high school where I really exploded. And that's when I became more of a player.
Got you. Now, walk me through, just want to stay at Thornwood just a little bit, because just to show your maturity, like you're not getting a lot of playing time. I've seen some of the episodes and your energy still high. You know, you're
I've been like that my whole life. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know me, bro. I've always been like that. And even like, I mean, we'll get to that part later, but like I said, through my whole life, even like ups and downs, bro, I've always smiled about it. I've always like enjoyed the process, whether it was good or bad. And man, you wouldn't be able to tell like I was a guy that wasn't playing on the team.
Right.
Like I never had that in me to like hate on anybody.
Right.
Like, you gotta understand, I did not make the 7th and 8th grade team in middle school. So to make high school, just to be on the team at first was like an accomplishment. It wasn't until I became my junior year, going into senior year, when I got to play with the Fire, when I was like, oh man, I might be able to like play for real. But and then like to have all that momentum with the Fire, like playing against Dwight Howard, like man, all those guys like Marcus Williams, Charlie Villanueva, the other kid, Luau Dang, they played on the same team.
And you play against
Blair
some dogs.
Yeah, man, Sean Banks, like Brian,
Who?
Sebastian, all these guys, and then to like come into high school, have a man, I'm talking about like 14, 10, and 4 and 5, like some real crazy stats those first 3 games, and then just get benched.
Yeah.
And it was like, man. So my AU coach is like, you gone. You going to Julian, you transferring, you going to prep school, we getting you out of there. My dad's like, nah, you going to finish what you started. And that taught me something in life, bro. That taught me, like, my father's my hero. Because the stuff he instilled in me, bro, it really saved me from a lot of stuff in life. On basketball decisions. Just
Right.
honoring your word.
Yeah.
Like, you know, sticking it out even if it's hard or not.
Yeah.
Having a good character even when times get bad. And I went through my senior year, bro. It was absolutely the worst season I've ever had in my life, where it was like, just imagine, like, man, imagine me. I mean, you know, like the guy I am. So it's like, imagine me on the bench, like, what? And I ain't saying the guys that were playing in front of me weren't better than me. They were better for the situation on what we had going on. But as far as like what I felt I could bring to the table, man, no one, I mean, my friends knew, but I never hated on anybody. I always like cheered on even the guys that were playing in front of me. Those were my friends, like really my guys. So it was like never no hate towards anybody, but it was like this disappointment because I knew at that point, like, man, I'm special.
Yeah.
And imagine like knowing you're special and you just gotta sit there your whole senior year. So, like I said, I don't have any ill regards towards anybody. My career turned out.
Yeah.
Turned out all right. It turned out all
ain't
right. It
missed
turned
no
out all
step.
right.
Yeah. It really did. Really
And I
did.
think too, like what you're speaking about, like your character, what was instilled in you from home, other people saw that. Melvin's mama saw that. Coach Hayhurst saw that. And like they just kind of planted the seed to say, like, you are special and you sitting on the bench, like I played too. So I understand what that's like. Like when I got to college, I wasn't playing, right? And I did everything here. But when people speak life into you, it shows.
My friend's Melvin mom. I won 30 in the NBA because of them. Melvin was 30 in high school. That's just how much his mom means to me. I had a mom and dad. Both of my parents love me, obviously, but I never received love how his mom loved on me, like one of those nurturing people that hold you and console you. And they were very religious, so it was like we prayed everything away. So it was never no bad. I mean, I would be sad after the game. That lady would make sure she boosted my morale and my moral, my ego so high that it wouldn't even. It would felt like I would have felt like Melvin after every game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they are a big reason and a big influence of the success of my career for sure.
Yeah. Shout out to Mama Buckley.
Yes, for sure.
So let's get into the transition after basketball. I know that's a hard time in everyone's journey when, you know, you've been known for just dribbling the ball for so long. So what was the hardest part about leaving the game for you?
The hardest part about leaving the game for me was, well, let me tell you that story. So I got a lot. I've seen a lot, right?
Yeah.
And my stories to a lot of people call me Fat Joe. And I always say, unless you are around, you wouldn't believe these stories. And I call my homie like 2-3 times a week, like, man, like nobody will believe what I'm finna say unless they were there. He like, man, they wouldn't. But I'm only saying that to say, this is how my basketball career ended. I'm in Argentina, and I'm playing with San Lorenzo. It's like one of the top teams over there.
Yeah. I lost to Justin Williams, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But he had an amazing.
Okay, got it.
Long as if he's catching and shooting, you got a chance. But if he's off the dribble,
If it's Reggie time,
he get off that dribble. If he off the dribble, it's a problem. I don't care who guarding him. And I tried to explain that to our guards, but I don't speak great Spanish.
they didn't catch
But
it.
I'm just like, let him catch and shoot. We got a chance. He
Give him
like,
a step.
Give him any motion, any of this.
Right.
Any of this. It'll make it tough for you. But I was in Argentina, and this is the COVID year. And so I'm sitting there watching COVID pass from the world, from China to Italy to Africa to America. Like, man, we next. But we were coming back from Spain. We just played in the Champions League. We just played over there. We came back from Spain. And we were playing in our own cup in our country. And so we're in like game 3. If we win this game, we go to the championship. And Rudy Gobert did this.
Oh.
And I just forgave Rudy Gobert, like, honestly, 3-4 months ago. I really did not like it. I really did not like that man.
Right.
But he did like this. And this was like maybe like a Monday? It was in the beginning of the week. He did like this. And by like Wednesday or Thursday, we out there, and our coach was like, pack up everything, we got to go back. They said
Wow.
that COVID is on its way here.
Wow.
It was the last time I touched the basketball.
Wow.
The last time I saw my teammates,
Oh, wow.
I didn't get paid that month because we were supposed to get paid that Friday. That happened like a Wednesday or Thursday. Never got paid.
That's a crazy way to
Right.
go.
Over like 50 grand. I had to leave.
Oh man.
Straight lockdown. Can't leave the house, can't do nothing. It's not like America lockdown.
Right.
Right.
We European, we under
Yeah.
that. We under that act. If
Yeah.
they catch you outside, you're going to jail for
Yeah.
12 hours. So we just sitting in the house all day long, like,
And I ain't got my money.
and I ain't got my money,
Yeah.
and it ain't no way home.
Yeah.
So we end up getting home through. They had emergency planes. They flew in to get people that were stranded on the boats. You know, there's a lot of people out on like
Cruises,
ships.
yeah.
So they made their way to like Uruguay.
Okay.
That was like one of the last places that was open. I got an emergency plane, got out of there, never seen anybody. But that was my last time playing. So I had like 2.5, 3 years where it was like, I mean, I was going through COVID with everybody. But then it was like, I played like in Colombia after that for a quick little tournament, but I never got vaccinated, so I wasn't able to go back. Then he came in the world. I have a COVID baby. So justice comes.
Yeah.
So now it's like, I always told myself, like, that's why I didn't have any kids. Like, I was never going to miss my kids growing up. So
Yeah.
that was really like that was the stamp on it.
Home, dog. We home. We home.
It's funny.
We home, man.
Man, it was like when I stepped outside that bubble,
Yeah.
because I played 14, 15 years. You know, I said
Yeah.
I had a very long career.
Yes,
so
sir.
I'm at 37, 38 years old, and now it's like basketball is over. And I don't care who tells you, until you in that moment and it's over with, it's like, man, this is not the same air.
Yeah.
Where's
And
everybody at?
It's
Yeah.
almost like in your case, the decision was made for you.
Yeah, it was.
Like,
I
you
didn't
didn't
get to
even-
retire and have a farewell tour.
Yeah.
I never even got
Yeah.
to post like you never seen. I never
No,
posted like a
you're right.
retirement. Everybody people hit me today like you still hooping. Like no, like I am a regular person now. Like, I don't even like telling people that.
Yeah.
I don't like telling people I hoop because then they go look me up and they like, oh my god,
Right,
like
right.
you did this, that, and the other. Like yeah, but I'm
That's
coping on being a regular person now.
Yeah.
Like I literally for 2 years really was like sitting at home like hanging out, partying. And it went by like 2 weeks. Like one of my friends had to say something like, what are you gonna do? And I'm just like in that in-between phase of I may go back or I may not. Then it's like, nah, at this age, like what I was having to do at the end of my career to play, like it might be over with.
Right.
So, man, I had to retire and I mean, life got real. It got real. I was like I said, for like the first 2 years, it wasn't a problem. It was after those 2 years, and I'm like, man, my bill's like $7,000 a month.
Yeah.
7K. Hey, man, you gotta think I was
Yeah.
man.
He's one of them guys over there.
Man,
Your paychecks was different.
man, they told me one year. This is all I'm gonna say. They said you're gonna have to go play in a different league because we're not paying players that much over here anymore. And so I'm going from making what's that? Let's just say, because I don't like saying numbers, but let's just say at least 20 a month. Shanae, y'all telling me I gotta go work 2,500, 3,000
Right,
a month.
right.
Yeah. That sounds like depression. That sounds.
I didn't even know it. Look, so I didn't know I was depressed. I didn't even know I was depressed. Till somebody said, just because you financially okay don't mean that you're not depressed.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't my lifestyle habits of what I was doing repetitive every day. I was when I went to a therapist. I really was depressed.
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah.
I was just masking it with whatever it was I was masking it with.
Yep.
And so when I had to address that issue and admit it, it was like, man, it was honestly a fresher breath there. But one thing I've always been blessed about is the gift of life. You know what I'm saying? Just being able to wake up, walk, talk, breathe, sleep, taste, touch, like use my legs.
Right.
You know, a lot of people don't have time left. I knew I had time. The problem with most of us is, what are we going to do after basketball? And I don't care how much you try to set somebody up into it, unless you got like somebody in your life that's really been around money like that.
Yeah.
It's hard to like be guided in that direction. So I struggle with what is it I'm going to do. I'm not struggling with it today, but finally I've gotten pieces. But my old college coach, he gave me some great advice. He said, man, take out that phone. He said, you're a good guy. Like, you're one of my favorite players. Take out that phone, call up everybody who's somebody in your phone.
Right.
Your network.
Yeah.
And I didn't make it past B.
Right.
I didn't make it past B before I had somebody that was in my phone
an
that was
opportunity.
willing to reach out and help. And, you see, you know what I'm saying? And so that's what helped me get into different programs, so like the NBA Coaching Development Program.
Can I guess who that B was? Can I guess? Is it Mike Bibby?
You already know.
But still, like me saying Mike Bibby, the first time I think we were out and I just ran into you and I seen you with Mike Bibby, I'm like, damn, this is my guy, like with a legend. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is one of his close friends. Like, they chill. And I seen y'all like multiple times together, so it just wasn't like no one-off. Like, that was still like important for me to see, and it was just like a wow moment for me to be able to see
I'm
that.
dealing with a group right now called All In.
Okay.
It's a basketball group up north. Not really. We haven't
My
come.
way.
Oh, okay,
I work at now.
Deerfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, you already know. So, like, we trying to get what we're going to do as far as, like, what part I'm going to be. But when I went to go sit down and talk with them, one of the guys, like a diehard Arizona Wildcat fan, and I mean real diehard, like, start foaming at the mouth happy. Diehard. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just telling him, like, I know, because I actually do know, like, 3 or 4 of the guys. And so I'm like, man, I could call Mike for you right now and talk. He's like, no way. He's like, no way. So I call Mike FaceTime. Mike pick up, talk like, man, I'm on the phone with Shaq. What you want? Like, but you know, that's my boy.
Yeah.
So like, you know,
Yeah.
we call. He's like, man, what the fuck are you like? And I'm like, and he's just like, you're cussing at him. I'm like, man, say hi to this guy. So he's like, man, made my year. But it's like those relationships, bro. Because of who I am, these people really are still great friends with me still today, and I'm able to reach out and not ask nobody for a penny. Like, I mean, you know, like my pride, I would never be able to do that. But as far as like helping me in the right direction of where to go, like any of the guys that I've seen, from like Corliss Williamson, Sharif Abdul-Rahim, Mike, Sean Marion, Bobby, like any of the guys, the list goes on as far as NBA guys. They've all been like in some way helping me or helping me out get to certain places.
Yeah, that's a strong connection to have, man. It's a strong group of guys.
For sure.
What advice would you give to a younger player that the game was going to stop for eventually? Like, what would you say to them to help them get through it?
Just that, 2 things I would give them. Number one is, if this is a young guy, like how I talk to high school kids now, we could throw a bunch of names in that bucket right now and pick them out. That's the chance you got.
Right.
And I'm just being honest. I know it's like 2 guys from our team made it, so it seems like it's a possible thing, but that's a
That's rare.
very rare and impossible thing to
it's
happen.
tough.
Especially the second guy that got in through the back door. How I got in, it's like a 1 in a million thing. But my thing would always be like, man, it's not just about being an NBA player. Like, you can be an NBA trainer. You could be an NBA doctor. You could be an NBA GM. You could be an NBA coach, scout. All these people that are still around till today, and I'm no longer anything to do with.
Right.
So my whole thing is like, just don't look to just be a player. Look to be other parts of the association or whatever it is you want to be in.
Right.
And the second part is you have to live. I mean, how I made it to where I made it at, and I didn't make it to the highest level. I mean, I made it to the highest level, but I wasn't like the top of the tops. But you have to live it. You have to live it like the air you breathe.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about your work with Pure.
Oh, so one of my good buddies, Mustafa Shakur, He's a guy that I worked out with during the NBA draft process. We became real cool and good friends, and he was actually with me in Sacramento too for a training camp. But he reached out to me, asking me to like help him out being brand ambassador for Pura. So it was one of the things that I jumped into, and he's actually a part owner of the company, and they've really grown and gained some traction. They're working with the Sky right now. They're working with Philadelphia, and they got Gilly the Kid, and Wallo is sponsored. A bunch of other people that are involved. We had product that was sent, but it just didn't make it on time.
Don't worry, I'll send you the address.
Yeah, of course. I'm definitely going to send it to you.
I get mine from him.
For sure. But yeah, right now it's just an up and growing energy, a plant-based energy drink.
Okay.
Love that. Let's touch on, you mentioned some of the NBA guys. I want to touch on the NBA stories from Justin Williams. A lot of posts that you put up, it was a picture you put up of you and Kobe Bryant. So me being a Kobe fan, a Justin Williams fan, I want to know what that felt like for you to be on the floor with Kobe Bean Bryant.
Okay, we're going to start, because I always got to tell this story. And I'm actually getting into the podcast life.
Okay.
I got some things going on right now that I got to let happen first
Okay.
before I present myself.
Yes,
so
sir.
you guys are getting some stories there. First time
You
being
heard it
heard.
here first.
That's what I'm talking about.
You guys gonna look back and be like, man, that really was the first
Right.
time. But my draft process, right?
Okay.
So Jeremy Jones Pee Wee.
Yeah.
He
Big
calls,
bro.
He calls me. This is like around March, getting ready to go into March Madness time. And he's like, man, pick out whatever car you want. And I'm like, what you mean? He's like, I got an agent that want to sign you. Pick out whatever car you want. And I'm so broke. I pick out a Chrysler 300C.
Wow.
And I was like, man, if I could get a Chrysler 300C, that's like the little, at the time, like the Bentley. It was the fake Bentley or whatever. And he called me back. He's like, stupid, this ain't no car. Like, he's like, what are you doing? Like, this ain't the car. Like, what are you talking about? Chrysler 300C. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, no, like an Escalade or like Cadillac,
Right.
BMW, whatever. So I'm like, man, I get on the computer and I'm typing in. And like my heart dropped. So I'm like the ESV, the car, the ESV, the Cadillac car, or the DTS was the DTS. And he's like, whatever, all right, this what you want. So I go home on spring break after the season is over with. I got my books with me and everything. And I'm on spring break. And I met with the agency. They're like, we want you to drop out of school, start training for the draft. And so I'm like, man, all right, I don't gotta go home, go back to school, get my $600 stipend check. Y'all
Right.
tripping. Like, all my stuff is in Wyoming still. All my stuff is there. Say you don't need nothing. They said, and we gonna pay you back for whatever you know what I'm saying, take care of on the back end. So I'm like, yeah, right. So they would give me like 10 bands up front. I'm like, what, bro? I just was begging for the 600. Even I was still begging for, like, my man ran off on my 600. I went because I never came back to school. So he gave me the 10 bands up front, take me downtown, give me a crib downtown, take me to the Cadillac dealership. Now my heart is like racing on 10. I'm like, dang, I'm taking the first DTS they showed. They ain't got no DTSs. They like, but it was a running back. I can't remember his name, man. It was the running back from the Bears. Maybe his last name was like Thomas or something.
Who's the running back during
This
that
like
time?
07, this 05, 06. But he didn't come pick up an Escalade. This is that T.I. like what you know about. Remember that video?
Yeah.
That was the video where it first came out, the brand new Escalade for like with the lights on the side. It was the first one. So they like, he didn't come get this Escalade. You could take this. It was like champagne. It was a champagne, like brown, beige color. And my heart just dropped. And they like showed all the draft stuff, and they got the loan and signed the paper. They gave me the keys. I'm never coming back to school. I drive straight out to Cal City. Man, I put in front of my mama's house crying. Everybody is crying. Everybody crying.
He said, I'm never coming
Never.
back.
Everybody is crying, bro. I got $10 in my pocket, crib downtown, Escalade. I was just broke.
Right.
Like, college before the NIL deal. Broke. I'm like, man, it's over with. So I'm never coming back to school. I had like one of the, back in the day, they used to have like the big screen with the buttons at the bottom. I can't remember what type of phone it was, but it was like a touch screen phone with the
It was like one of them Verizon phones. where you
Yeah,
slide
with
it
the
up.
mouse, you had the little pin mouse thing, the stylus.
Right, right.
And it was one of them joints. Man, I'm on the roof. I'm on my balcony. I did just like everybody's number is in there.
Right.
I
Whole
don't
new
care.
life.
Right.
Catch me if you can. 'Cause
Right.
I got like 5 or 6 agents that are trying to get me right. I'm not going with y'all. Y'all finna be sick. My coach, you're finna be devastated. I am not coming back to school. It was one of the dumbest mistakes I ever made, but because I ran it up.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, bro, $10 in my pocket. I'll throw the phone, go buy me a sidekick instantly, and catch me if you can. I
Right.
got my mom and daddy number,
All right.
and I got these people number most importantly.
Right. Most
Right.
It really
importantly.
don't matter. It does not matter. Like I'm able to take, like you gotta, bro. We living at home with our parents. I'm living downtown with an Escalade and money in my pocket, and I'm finna work out with Tim Grover.
Right.
Man, bye.
You was living it up,
It's
man.
over with.
Who was the team that took the chance on you?
Sacramento.
Sacramento. Okay.
They took the chance on me. So
Okay.
boom, we can go to the league. Went in through the back door, like I said, summer league, training camp. They signed me type deal. So let's go to my moments. I can't get out everything. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Understood.
in my own lane,
Understood.
but I got like
Understood.
some stuff. But the first moment is our first preseason game. We're in Las Vegas. Now, my owner's out of Maloof.
Okay.
They own the Palms Hotel.
Okay.
They own the Palms. So they got like at the time it was like Good Burger doing a commercial at one of the suites.
Okay.
Like they got the pool suites at the very top. And so everybody's out there partying. Like it's my first time running like Jamie Foxx and stuff like that. I'm just like, oh. So I lose like $300-400 on the game on gambling. I'm sick. All right, go back to my room like you stupid. Like touch myself up. I walk around while teammates see me like, man, young fella, what's wrong? Oh man, I lost some bread. They thinking I lost some bread. Give me like $3-4, $3,000-4,000. Oh.
Nah. No.
Straight back to the room. I put it in a safe. I ain't touching none of that. And those like, man, how much money they used to play around with on that plane, man. That was one of the crazy things. But anyway, we are working out. Matt Barnes tell the story all the time, and I used to tell some of my friends, and they always call me like, you was not lying. We working out like the rookies. We got to go way early before everybody. There's a limo down there. We don't know who it is. We go in the training room. This man in there listening to scary movie music. Like Michael Myers. Like, I'm not lying, like the scary movie music. It was Kobe. And we just like, we looking like,
That's
oh,
a
no.
nut.
We like, oh, no. Oh, no.
How crazy.
We looking like, oh, no, man. Like, man, what is wrong with him? So my homie go up to me and said, hey, Kobe, you got any advice for a rookie? Man, Kobe stopped the turn and looked at him and was like, figure it out yourself. I said, Lord,
Wow.
they ain't asking him nothing. And so that was my first action with Mama.
With the Mamba.
Then we played against him, and I was just like, man, he's insane.
Yeah.
Like, I was watching him work out. I always tell people this, like, you know how most people go through he's going through his counters for his counters, doing reps of them. So after he's done his, like, dribble to the right, then he's doing a dribble to the right spin, then he's doing a dribble to the right spin, up, under. Like, he's doing it repetitiously, like 10 times. I was just like, his work ethic is crazy. But Dirk Nowitzki, the first time I seen him play, I was just like, man, when I realized, like, how big he is. You gotta understand. Even, I didn't
You're
go
not small.
I'm
Right.
not.
So,
But
like,
Dirk was really somebody I was just like, wow. Like, he's a problem. Yao Ming, 7'4", turn around, shoot, nothing you can do. Like, that was the first time I played against somebody I felt helpless. Him and Shaq.
Right. So we
I know
gonna
my
ask,
coach-
like, who was
I know
one of
my-
the
I know
hardest
my coach
players?
put me in against Shaq. I was so hot. I was hot.
What do you do?
He's like, man, and then he's like, every time he touches, it's foul. So as soon as he grab on, the crowd, boo. You will, man, I ain't foul. And I ain't listening. Man, I ain't finna foul him. They ain't catching.
Hey.
I turn around, miss the jump hook, get the rebound. I still see I'm getting subbed out. I'm like, what did I get subbed out for? You say you ain't do what I told you to do. I was like, bruh.
Yeah.
imagine
So-
a Shaq forearm.
Yeah.
Like that, just, ooh.
The worst I ever caught was Stephon Marbury, man. This man came down. This is Madison Square. He came down with his knee up. Hit me dead in the chest, and I was just like, yeah. I'll never do that again.
Would you say Shaq was? I would assume Shaq is the hardest player you had to guard.
Yeah.
Yao was? Him being 7'4"?
With what he had though, like Shaq was just, especially like when I'm there, it wasn't like baby Shaq. It's like he's just backing you down. Yeah, he turning around, he giving you shot fakes like a 7'4".
Yeah.
What are you shot faking for?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Right. Why are you making me jump in the air, like making me look silly? Like, yeah, that he was definitely Gilbert Arenas. He had the most impressive.
Bachi.
He had the most impressive performance I ever seen. He was like the first person I seen that was playing like it was high school. Like this Gilbert, like this before Stephen. So he coming down, shooting, turn around, running back this way, and it's still going in. I said, Lord,
Yeah.
John Simons, that's my dog. But
Yeah.
man,
Yeah. Gil was.
watched, man, listen. 27, I think he had 27 against us in one quarter. And I was like, man, yeah, this league is different.
Yeah. Yeah. Gil was a monster. That man was a monster. So how does your eyes let me rephrase this. Like watching high school basketball today, like what stands out? Like what's the biggest difference compared
money.
to the money?
The money, for
Even
sure.
in high school?
The money. I mean, just the state of where it's at now, the money. Like, how much these kids are getting. I coached a team this summer, one of the top kids in 2007, Zion Green. He's
Okay.
top 20 kid in that class. And I feel sorry for him. I really do. I really feel sorry for him. I want these kids to get paid and get the money, but it's like, how do you give a 16-year-old, like, they're giving some of these kids six-figure deals.
You mean like through NIL or
No,
just
through the company, through the basketball company, through the sneaker companies.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, these high
top
school kids
these
getting
top kids are getting money,
paid.
real money. And then you got to think now, and I'm not speaking on the situation I was a part of, but I'm just speaking on situations of other guys that I've been around. If the kid becomes now the financial leader in the household,
Yeah.
then how do
get a
you?
lot more pool.
Yeah.
Our kid, he said this. He said, "Coach, how you take me out the game off my team?" I said,
Wow.
That's crazy.
it is your team
wow,
too,
yeah,
though.
right.
None of us are here if it wasn't for you.
Right.
How do I look you dead in your face, and just be like, what do you say to that?
Right.
Boy, the coach was like, what did you say to him? I said, what could I say? I was gonna get-
What do you say to that?
Sorry?
Oh, right?
Want to give you a
I
rest?
just want you to look good. You're not in shape. You're not conditioned to play like that right now. So I'd rather play you in 3-4 minute spurts than leave you in 20 minutes and you not looking productive.
Wow.
You're just trotting up and down the court. But man, it's totally different nowadays, bro. And I really feel they got to get right now. It's the Wild Wild West.
Okay.
It's the beginning of it.
Yeah.
It's new.
Yeah.
So they're not getting certain things figured out about it, but they got to get. I mean, even if you look at like in college, man, like some of these college kids that are getting in like these accident hit and runs
Yeah.
with these $100,000 cars that are going
Yeah.
160 miles an hour, like that's through NIL.
Yep.
Yeah.
That
Yep.
money is coming through NIL. And how do you tell a kid now, like, it's no way you give me $100,000 in college and I'm still as hungry as I am broke.
Right.
100,000%. 100,000%.
So you lose the desire.
Yeah.
You lose the desire. And why would you want to go to the league?
Yeah.
If I'm getting $2 million in college, there's kids right now fighting
Yep.
for an extra year of school because they
Just so they
know
can get
they'll
that bread.
never,
They wanna stay,
and they know they'll never make that type of money ever
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
I think they should do. I really do. I think they should do like if you do make that type of money, you get it paid
You can't get it
along
right
the line.
away.
No,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can't. Not at 19. You don't know what you want to do at
Yeah.
20 years old. I'm
Yeah.
just being honest. Trust me, you're gonna love to have $100,000, $200,000 coming every year for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
That's more
As
sustainable.
opposed to $1 million right up front, and you and your family blowing it because y'all ain't never had it before.
Never
Y'all
had
don't
it.
understand the taxes and all this
Yeah.
other stuff that come with it. It's not like they taking the taxes off of it.
Right.
So what happens when IRS come for you for taxes?
Yep. You going to owe.
Looking crazy.
You going to
So
owe.
do you feel like with all of that, the game like has improved, like the quality of the game?
I mean, the game is constantly evolving. I always say that. I always laugh at people that be like, "Man, Dr. J would have." Like, Dr. J was amazing during his time.
Right.
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 Yeah.
But the advancement of human beings now,
Yeah.
no, you can't take that person and put them against this person with all this skill training.
Yeah.
And a lot of old people, I mean, you're going to say that. Like, I'm going to say Mike is forever the greatest player, so you're going to be stuck in your way.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, man, these kids are jumping so much more higher. They're running so
Yeah.
much more faster than what people were doing in the 70s and 80s. There's
Right.
no way that they match up against each other.
At all.
And I don't care how physical you're trying to be or whatever. I'm just saying up and down. Man, a one-hand dunk was winning the dunk contest
Right.
at one point.
Yeah,
like,
that-
like, what are we talking about? Like, these kids.
Now, whoever's watching, and the older generation, I
We
don't
appreciate
care about
y'all.
no biases, none of that. No way you can tell me that Isaiah Thomas has better handles than Kyrie Irving. I'm not ever going to hear that.
No,
Never.
It's just the advancement of the human being.
Right.
That's how I look at it. I don't look at it like, oh, well, they're better. It's the advancement of the human being. The game is evolving.
Yeah.
Human beings are evolving.
So, if you were playing in today's NBA, like how would your style of play fit in today's game?
I mean, I would fit great. I mean, I was a rebounder, shot blocker, run the floor, dunk guy. Like, it's always room for me. It's always
Yeah.
a Clint Capella or, one of those guys. Being daring to be able to play outside more, that would definitely be, like, something I would be up for. But, yeah, I don't see, like, how, like, my game wasn't, like, anything that's, like, non-traditional. I wasn't a catch it on the block and run. Like, I think
Gotcha.
I would do great in the game today because
Yeah.
it's up and down.
I never seen you shoot a three though, so I would say that.
I'm going to show you video.
You gonna show me video?
It exists.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you video. I mean, a coach told me, Cliff Ellis from Auburn, he said, you'll be able to make money for the rest of your life if you rebound, block shots, and run the floor.
100,000%.
I,
Yeah,
No,
you was one of the best I ever seen do that.
thank you. I don't-
one of the best.
I appreciate it. I don't get that. We don't talk about that much,
Yeah.
but there wasn't no pressure on me to go out and score 20 points. You know what I'm saying? There was no pressure on me if I had a off night.
Right.
Once I realized I can impact the game from my effort,
Yeah.
it was over with. I go out and I play my hardest, and I go out to every rebound or I contest every shot. I run the floor. I get 10, 12 points, fouls here and there. I can finish the game with a double-double every
Right.
game. Even if I'm not doing that well,
Right.
it still looks good on the stat sheet.
Yep.
So I with 4 or 5 blocks, 3, 4 blocks. And once I figured that out, it was game over.
Yeah.
What's one thing from in just back in the day how the game has changed that you wish today's players had more of? Like, I love that you just said, like, you can impact the game through effort alone. I coach, I work in sports, so I see a lot, and that feeling is not really around. Like, you don't really see kids that can impact the game unless they scoring.
That's a fact.
Right? So, like, what is something that you think they could benefit from, and like how your mindset was back when you?
The unselfishness, like I said, just going out and impacting the team any other way than scoring. As you go on in life anyway, like unless you're one of those rare talents, like when I went to the league, wasn't too many kids coming in, even the top picks that were the main scorers. So just figuring out. The problem with today is everything's about highlights, right?
Yeah.
You gotta have a highlight reel. You gotta look impressive. You gotta have this cool music in the background.
You got to be 100% committed.
Yeah,
I hate when they say that. You're
and-
not. You finna transfer.
And the problem is the highlights that they want, that they think that they need now are the Steph Currys. You know, the dribble between us, behind the back. I don't care what height, how tall you are, or shooting threes, or as to where like how many highlight film do you see a shot blockers? A kid just blocking mad
Right.
shots, or
Yeah.
a kid getting mad rebounds, or running the floor, or getting dunks like that. Those aren't considered highlights, I guess, to these kids
Right.
this day and age. And that's what I try to tell a lot of kids, like these 6'7" long athletic guys. Be a menace.
Yeah.
Like, get your hand out in the passing lane, get
Yeah.
some steals. Like, you're so athletic. Go in for an offensive rebound instead of just sitting at the free throw line like this. And you ain't even getting back. Then we getting beat on the other end. It's like, man, you can contribute to the game so much more other than scoring.
Yep.
But they're so pressed on the highlights that we're feeding
Yep.
them on the internet to
Yep.
where they think that's what they got to do. And I think that's really killing basketball because now you got 4 guys standing around the 3-point line waiting for it to happen.
Yeah.
It's like, man, you could be getting so many offensive rebounds.
Like, just do one thing really, really well.
Yeah.
Like, and that
Yeah.
has gotten a lot of people scholarships and gotten people
For
paid a
sure.
lot of money.
1,000%.
Even still today, like the guys that want to go out there and do it, they're still.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
it's a guy on every NBA team that hard worker. Like I don't care what team it is, we can go break down every team. It's a guy that does the dirty work.
Yeah.
It's a guy that gets out there and they're just not a scorer.
Yeah, and that the guy's not getting praised enough, and to the point it's like it's damaging basketball. Like you got NIL, you got one dimension social media just highlighting, glorifying
got
scores,
AAU.
and AAU.
And AAU has become the center key of basketball now, right? Like if you don't play AAU, you don't have a chance of even going to college. And now it's getting to the point where if you don't go to like one of these prestigious prep schools, it's really hard for you to break way into D1 because you got to think
Yep.
now, high school basketball players no longer what they used to be.
Not getting recruited.
You're coming behind the portal kids,
Yep.
Yep.
junior college kids, and now it's high school basketball kids. That's the pecking order. I don't care what coach, unless you're one of them top 20 guys, that's the pecking order.
And that's
and
for
even
all
over some of
sports.
them guys, if you're a kid that led the Mountain West in scoring, I'm taking you all day, every day over a top 10 kid. You
Yep.
just led the Mountain,
Right.
and you're a senior.
Yep.
You're 23, 24 years old, developed man. I'm sorry that I'm taking you over
Sorry,
18-year-old.
18-year-old.
Yeah.
So a lot, it's been pushed back now.
And these kids, they I don't think they really understand that. Like, their work ethic wouldn't tell you that they get how hard it is to get to that next level. Now. Like me
And
being
it's a
in,
business now.
yeah, a huge.
Oh, you don't
business.
play week, you go.
They not just giving you their money.
No,
No, not
they
at
not.
all.
They not. They
And
not at
it's
all.
these coaches' jobs on the line, so it's no sympathy party for
Right.
anybody. I have to feed my family.
Yeah.
So I got to pick the best guy.
Man. And so Justin, like bringing you back home to Thornwood, got to ask this question. Top 5 all Thornwood Thunderbird team starting lineup.
Man, obviously Eddie at the 5.
Okay.
Are you talking about high school career or just period?
I would say,
That's hard. That
that's
that
a tough
complicates
question.
it. Yeah,
That's a tough
It
question.
get complicated.
Yeah.
But high school career, let's just stay high school. Let's be
Okay.
honest and stay high school. So I'm gonna say Eddie at the 4. Man, I gotta put Moss in there. I gotta put David in there at the 2.
Wait, Eddie at the 4.
Yeah,
or
you gonna put
5?
Eddie
I mean
at
at
the
the
4?
5.
Okay.
At the 5. I'm sorry.
I was wondering who's gonna be this new 5. I'm like,
Moss
oh.
at the 2. My bad. I'll put you on my point. I'm gonna put you on my point. I ain't gonna lie.
Look, no pressure.
I gotta do college. I gotta at least do college career too. 'Cause
Okay.
then- all right. So I'm gonna put you at the point.
Okay.
I'll put David at the 2.
3 and a 4.
I need a 3 and a 4. Rest in peace. I'm gonna put Steve Sawyer at the 4, man.
Rest in peace, Steve.
That's my dog, bro. I gotta put him at the 4. And of course, I gotta go with Mel. I'm biased. I'm real biased.
No, this
Sorry.
your top 5.
But yeah, I'm gonna put I'm being disrespectful. Sylvester. I'm gonna put Sly.
Okay.
Sly at the 4. Sylvester Willis at the And I'm gonna put T. Sharon. My bad. I'm sorry.
Wait, okay, so
I'm
you got
sorry.
2 subs.
Right.
sorry.
I
I'm doing
sub
my
in.
part.
I check in.
No, Reg, you still in there? You at the point? Boss at the 2. I'm gonna stay with Mel. I'm gonna stay with Melvin, Sly, and EC.
NEC. Okay.
And how many of them were actual teammates?
3.
3 of them.
Sylvester Willis
crazy.
is older than me.
Okay.
He younger than
Yeah.
me.
Got it.
For sure.
Man. And Moss, man, you and Moss, man, y'all
Yeah, that's
close.
my best friend.
Got you.
He's been the biggest motivator in life for me as far as, like, since freshman year. He's always pushed me. Like, that was the person that showed me, like, you lazy.
Yeah.
Straight up, I ain't gonna lie. And he's always been that, like, person that we both been like not competing against each other, but chasing each other.
All right,
For
right.
sure. So
Respect that. I was a huge fan. That was my favorite Thunderbird growing up. Moss, man.
man, didn't he have it all?
Yeah, man.
all.
Yeah, Moss was that guy. He was that guy. So,
Is there anything that you would change about your journey?
Let me see. Yes, it is. I had a little situation that happened when I was in the NBA. I wish I could have avoided that for sure. Most definitely wish I could have avoided that. But other than that, no, not really. Because like you change one thing in your life and it don't put you where you sitting at right now. I'm extremely happy at where I'm sitting at right now.
Right.
I'm not like the richest or like most successful person, but I'm extremely happy. I got my son, different business adventures going on right now, and opportunities in life, and healthy, happy. My family's healthy and happy. Most of my friends are still here, so yeah, I really wouldn't change too much. I would definitely have planned more so for life after basketball. That's probably the only thing that I say I would have done. Not bought as many gym shoes.
Okay.
So I tell kids, don't waste your money on gym shoes and
Right.
clothes. They go out of style.
yeah.
Like I tell them, a lot of the guys that I talk with that are like about to be pros and stuff, and I'm just like, every time you buy shoes, buy a piece of gold and just put it in the stores, put it away, and just watch the value of that. It'll never decrease. I mean, I look back like in 2005, 6, like if I would have bought gold like that.
It's there, yeah.
Man.
Or even,
No,
in
even I'm just saying,
partnership
like when I
with-
bought
yeah,
this
yeah.
pair of Jordans,
Yeah.
I bought this piece of gold for the exact same amount of money. Have a smaller piece was.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
It would definitely be a
Listen
nice
up,
little-
kid.
Man, it's so important. People like yourself, your stature, that walk these hallways, come back and tell the stories that you told. Like you wasn't that guy here, and your blessings was still, to the top of the top in your field. Like you went through those doors that every basketball player want to go through. So I'm definitely grateful that you were able to come, bless the podcast. And
Yeah, another thing I didn't get to say before we go, you got to think like I was on the bench behind Eddie, right?
yeah,
And then I'll send you a picture as well if you want to include it in the tidbit.
yeah, we definitely need
It's
that.
me and him playing against each other at Madison Square Garden.
Wow.
And we at the free throw line, and he's standing right here, and I'm standing right here. And he's just looking he look over at me.
Oh,
Junebug, you made it.
Oh, wow.
I'm just sitting there looking at him like,
wow.
that was a surreal moment.
Uh-huh.
That was a surreal moment because, like once EC went to the NBA, I ain't saying he left, but he's an NBA guy now.
Right.
And all of us went to college, so it wasn't like we had time to be around. So we not lost contact, but we wasn't as
It's close.
close as we was, right? And sort of like the next time you really see him again, you at the same
At the
level as he
Garden?
is.
Yes.
Man, what?
What?
Madison Square
Yes.
Garden. Like Spike Lee is watching
Right.
y'all.
Right.
This is your high school teammate. Like, man, we used to be at his crib playing video games.
Uh-huh.
Like during the daytime, like at nighttime, like hanging out. Like we all bumming rides from Pee Wee and Arbery.
Right.
Like we was all broke together.
Right.
So it's like to come from that to now we standing next to each other,
Yeah.
that was like one of my surreal moments
Yeah.
in life for sure.
That's a blessing. Who won that game, though?
That's a good question.
I got to go look into that.
I'm pretty sure they possibly won. We sucked that year. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie. Yeah, it may be, but they sucked too though.
Yeah.
That was a crazy moment.
Yeah.
For sure. I can believe that.
I'm
And
gonna
I've
look
seen
into
some
that.
Pictures and I got video of that
Yeah.
too.
Got you.
We
That was
love
crazy.
it.
That and when I played at the United Center in front of my family, that was
That was a surreal moment. Yeah. Man, I'm super happy that you got to experience those blessings and come back and share with the the younger guys who gonna watch this podcast. I think it's important for that one guy who's probably losing hope, and your life can change. I know
it can.
in
Hey,
one
man,
year.
I always say this: you don't know who's going to end up on top. I promise you. Everybody will be like, "That's going to be the man," but keep your head down. Have that tunnel vision focus. Like you said, find what your niche is and hone in on that as opposed to trying to be Mr. Everybody.
Yeah.
And man, sky's the limit. You never know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, that brings us to the end of our interview with one of our legends. Again, thank you for joining the lovely host, Danae Russell, myself, Reggie Hamilton, and appreciate you again, Big Dog, for
Thank you
for joining
coming
us.
and good luck
Yeah.
with your
Yeah,
podcast,
yeah.
Oh,
Johnny.
yeah,
I'm gonna put you on the
definitely. When I-
clock.
Hey, listen, man. When I come out, Jay, I'm like, yo, because I got stories.
Yeah,
I really,
I can tell. I feel
Right.
like you just got so much.
stories,
Right.
Yeah.
bro. I was just telling my friend last night because we was just talking about me coming in and doing this today. He's like, "What you gonna tell them?" I'm like, "I can't even like,
I can't even reel it.
I
in.
Right.
can't even say."
Well, we look forward to the collab in the future.
Yeah,
So
For
call
sure.
us up
Oh,
here.
yeah,
and-
We'll be on
definitely.
there.
This is home.
Please,
This is home.
please, we would love to come
Also,
through.
man, I have a jersey I was supposed to bring up here. For
Okay.
for the thing downstairs. I'm bump into you and pass it to you.
Okay,
This is one of my Sacramento King jerseys.
got you,
Yeah, yeah.
got you,
But, yeah, I'm gonna get it to you. I was supposed to give it to Pee Wee, but I ain't seen him in a couple months.
got you. Okay, we can make that. We can make that happen.
Yep.
Yo. But again, to all the T-Birds out there that rep the blue and gold standard, appreciate y'all. Make it a great day or not.
Choice is yours.
Man, they did used to say that. They still say that?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope
These
so.
kids not making it today. They're not.
Right,
not.
right. At all. We Gucci.
Thank you.
My guy.
That was so good.
Yes, sir.
Most definitely, my boy.
We
Thank you.
at this
for
point
coming.
we take a tour throughout the